This is the number one reason that most podcasts fail, and it has nothing to do with poor audio, low downloads, or lack of guests. The real reason is a lack of consistency. Most people get so excited when they're in the podcast launch phase. You know that feeling when you start something new and you are just so excited. They release a few episodes, get interaction, and then life happens. And then they wonder why their podcast failed. Here's the thing. Consistency is what builds trust. It's what encourages your audience to come back week after week, listen to your episodes, build trust, and eventually buy from you. If you're not showing up week after week consistently, those listeners are forgetting about you. Simple as. So here are my top 3 tips for how you can actually stay consistent. The first thing is to batch your episodes. Record 3 to 4 episodes at a time to avoid that last minute weekly scramble. The second thing is to create a format that you can repeat. When you have a format for your episodes, it makes filming and recording them so much easier. And finally, align your podcast with your overall marketing. When you know what you're talking about in your marketing, your podcast can align with that. This means then that every episode can fit into your overall content strategy and you can use reels and clips from your podcast in your marketing. If you found this helpful, make sure and hit that follow button because I share so many tips to help make the podcast launch journey that bit easier.